Before moving that into valuation of preference shares, in a nutshell, what is meant by preference shares is that it is they are going to get a preferential right over the dividend before equity shareholders or ordinary shareholders claim or met. So soon after earning the profit, after distributing or after paying the interest to the debenture holders, so first dividend will be given to the preference shareholders. So they are getting the preferential right in the company while getting the dividend. Similarly, at the time of return of capital during the winding up when closing your business, so first the claim after beating the bond holders and debenture holders, preference shareholders claim has to be made first. So before equity shareholders or ordinary shares are paid. And we discussed about various types of preference shares. So now we are going to calculate the value of preference shares under two heads. One is the redeemable preference shares, other one is irredeemable preference shares. So redeemable means it will have a fixed maturity period. So the number of years will be mentioned in the question. So usually if they give us redeemable, irredeemable, you can identify. But whenever redeemable or irredeemable information is not given, based upon the maturity period only, you can find out whether it comes under redeemable preference shares or irredeemable preference shares. Okay. So based upon the year, maturity time period, number of years, if it is given in the question, then it is considered as a redeemable. So after a fixed period of time, the company has to pay the back the amount whatever they have provided to the company. So it will carry the number of years. So if it is there maturity period years, then it comes under redeemable, or else it will come under the irredeemable, that is perpetual. So throughout the lifespan of the company, their fund will be in the company only, so it will not be repaid back to them. So that is known as irredeemable. This we already discussed. So now we are going to calculate the value of preference shares, or present value of the preference shares. How to calculate that? Same thing only. PO, that is the present value of the share. How to calculate means, if the dividend they will be getting till the shares are redeemed back to them. Okay, so if an investor, the shareholder, if he is going to buy the preference shares in the company, and if he is holding that for 5 years or 7 years or 8 years, something like that, so or 12 years, whatever might be, so till that date he will be earning the dividend from that company. So that is the first part, that is preference dividend divided by 1 plus kp. So this is coming under redeemable preference shares. So the formula varies for redeemable preference shares and irredeemable preference shares, so you have to keep it in your mind. So redeemable preference shares only we are discussing right now. So preference dividend divided by 1 plus kp whole power t, plus the maturity value or the face value, the amount at the end uh, they are going to realize, no, that amount will come here. Okay, so it can be considered as a maturity value or redeemable value or the face value, whatever might be, divided by 1 plus kp whole power n. N, t, everything refers to the time period or the number of years. Div means its dividend, and that is preference dividend. And then kp denotes cost of preference share capital, or as already I told, k refers to cost of capital. So what is meant by cost of capital? It is the required rate of return. Okay, so an investor, if he is going to buy a security of a company, now what rate of return he is expecting from the company, that is known as cost of capital or required rate of return. Here, since it is cost of preference share capital, since it is preference shares, so we are denoting as kp. Okay, and n and t refers to time period, number of years. Now, they may hold the redeemable means, you know very well that number of years will be given to you. Okay, so when number of years is given to you, for each and every year, you cannot sit and for 10 years if they are earning dividend means, for each and every year, you cannot go to the table value or manually you cannot calculate, you find it difficult. So what we are going to do here for this problem, we are going to use the present value annuity factor table. Okay, so formula is this one, but you know that 1 divided by 1 plus kp whole power that n or t. Instead of that, we can also use the table value. So already I told you in valuation of equity shares also. So instead of that calculating manually for sitting and calculating for each and every year, we can refer to the annuity table. Okay, so this will be the annuity table. Okay, this table will be available in the financial management book backside or management accounting book backside. Okay, future value table இருக்கும், present value table இருக்கும். Present value of rupee 1 ஒரு table இருக்கும். Other one is present value of ordinary annuity of rupee 1. So which table you are referring and the concerned percentage and the concerned number of years க்கு தான் நம்ம பார்க்கிறோமான்றத careful, we should see look after that. Okay, so this table ordinary annuity table, and one more table is present value of rupee 1 table. So in valuation of equity shares lala நம்ம present value and the discounting factor பார்க்கிறதுக்காக இந்த table நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணோம். இப்போ வந்துட்டு annuity table கூட சேர்த்து நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ண போறோம். So why you are using means because there are number of years, no, for each and every year you cannot sit and calculate annually because dividend ன்றது annually receive பண்ணக்கூடியது. Okay, so every year till they hold the share in that company, they are going to earn the dividend. So for each and every year அந்த concerned dividend amount ஓட அந்த present value table போயிட்டு present value of rupee 1 அந்த table போயிட்டு எடுத்து நம்ம calculate பண்ணோம். So இல்ல manual போடணும். Instead of that, we are going to use the present value annuity factor table and find out the value. ஸோ இதை எப்படி இந்த டேபிளை நம்ம பார்ப்போம்னா கொஸ்டின்ல வந்து ரெக்வயர்ட் ரேட் ஆஃப் ரிட்டர்ன்னு கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க. ஸோ அந்த ரெக்வயர்ட் ரேட் ஆஃப் ரிட்டர்ன் இட் வில் பி கிவன் இன் தி பர்சன்டேஜ். ஸோ லைக் திஸ் பர்சன்டேஜ் இட் வில் பி கிவன். Okay, so 10%, 12%, 14%, like that, based upon your question, no, you can find out what is the percentage and number of years, how many years they are holding, no, till the redemption and the time period, maturity period. Say for 12 years or 10 years or 8 years. So based upon that and the concerned percentage, you have to find out what is the table value. So this annuity table you will be using here because every year you are going to receive dividend annually. So instead of finding out for each and everything concerned and the year number of years எவ்வளோ இயர்ஸ்க்கு இருக்கோ அது வந்து annuity table போயிட்டு அந்த concerned percentageக்கு பார்த்து நேரா what is the table value ன்றதை you will be finding out. This is the one part thing. So till this I think it will be clear to you. So on the dividend already the amount rupees 10 per share 9 per share அப்படின்ற அந்த amount வந்து already questionல available இருக்கும். ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ இல்லை சம்டைம் டிவிடெண்ட் ரேட்டும் கொடுப்பாங்க, அது எப்படி கால்குலேட் பண்ணும் அப்படின்றத லேட்டர் ஆன் வி கேன் டிஸ்கஸ். ஸோ டிவிடெண்ட் அமௌண்ட்டை எடுத்துப்பீங்க, அதோட என்ன பண்ணுவீங்கன்னா present value annuity factor டேபிளுக்கு போயிடுவீங்க. ஸோ இந்த டேபிள் வாட் இஸ் தி ரெக்வயர்ட் ரேட் ஆஃப் ரிட்டர்ன் அந்த கேபி எவ்வளோ பர்சன்டேஜ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, எவ்வளோ நம்பர் ஆஃப் இயர்ஸ்ன்றத கொஸ்டின்ல பார்த்துட்டு நேராக அந்த டேபிள்ல இருந்து யூ ஹாவ் டு டேக் அப் தி டேபிள் வேல்யூ, டிவிடெண்டோ அந்த டேபிள் வேல்யூ மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணா திஸ் பார்ட் வில் கெட் ஓவர். And second part, if you see, this is known as the maturity value or the face value or the redemption value at what sometime face value லே வந்துட்டு செல் பண்ணுவாங்க. 1000 rupeesக்கு பை பண்றாங்க அப்படின்னா சேம் 1000 rupees itself will be redeemed back. சம்டைம்ஸ் அதுல டிஸ்கவுண்ட் எடுத்துப்பாங்க, இல்ல ப்ரீமியம்ல ரிடம்ஷன் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ இன் சச் கேசஸ் ஹவு டு கால்குலேட் அப்படின்றதும் we can discuss later on. So this is known as the face value or the redemption value or the maturity value which will be received by the investor. Okay, and divided by 1 plus kp, again this cost of preference share capital. And here no, you should take only the present value table. Present value of rupee 1 table தான் இங்க யூஸ் பண்ணணும். Here you should not use annuity table. Here you are using annuity table because you are going to receive dividend every year. Okay, so 7 years if you are having means each and every year till 7th year you will be earning dividend, no. So you have to refer to the present value annuity factor table. But here you have to go to the present value of rupee 1 table. So to that table only you have to go. Okay, so if you mismatch both the thing, no, then your table value will go wrong, and finally your answer will also be wrong. So you have to go to the present value of rupee 1 table. In that concern percentage, what 10 or 12 or 14, what percentage they have given in the question, no, you have to see into that, and number of years they are holding that share, that year concerned இது வந்து table value என்னன்றதை you have to check it out and you have to use here. Okay, so you have to remember this in mind. Here you will be using present value annuity factor, and here you will be using present value factor, and here dividend you will multiply with that of the present value annuity factor. Here that maturity or the redemption or the face value, with that you have to multiply this present value factor. Now after doing all kind of calculations, both you will add up together in order to find the present value of preference shares. Okay, so preference share price today you will be finding out. Okay, so this is the method in order to calculate the value of preference shares, particularly redeemable preference shares. So you can identify just by going through the question itself what is the number of years. So with that you can easily find out that it is a redeemable preference shares. So if it, maturity period is given, then redeemable preference shares. If not given, then it is irredeemable preference shares. So this is the formula for that. Okay, any doubts you have till this? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay, is it clear to all? Is clear to all? Is Paul Piniel any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So now moving on to irredeemable preference shares. Irredeemable preference shares means they don't have any fixed maturity time period. Okay, so by just going through the question, redeemable mention பண்ணிருந்தாலோ இல்ல irredeemable mention பண்ணிருந்தாலோ okay. So questionல mention பண்ணல அப்படின்னா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும், years இருக்கா அந்த questionல sentencesலன்றத கவனிக்கணும். So if years is given, then it comes under redeemable. Here is not given means it comes under irredeemable. So அப்படிதான் identify பண்ணணும். So இதோட present value of preference shares how to calculate அப்படின்னு பார்த்தா this is very simple. Only dividend divided by KP, this formula. So dividend வந்து questionல கொடுத்திருப்பாங்க, இவ்வளோ rupees 5 per share or 6 per share something they will give, or else வந்து dividend ஓட percentage கொடுத்திருந்தாங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், அப்பயும் நம்ம ஈஸியா calculate பண்ணலாம். 1000 rupees face value 12% dividend rate pay பண்றாங்கன்னா அப்ப 1000 into 12 by 100 120 rupees டிவிடெண்டா இருக்கும். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி வந்து டிவிடெண்டோட அமௌண்ட் ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டாவே கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா அதை அப்படியே சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணிட்டு கேபி வந்து கொஸ்டின்ல இருக்கும். So required rate of return expected by an investor, it will be given in the question. So and the capitalization and the cost of capital, cost of preference share capital and the value இங்க எடுத்து போட்டு, so both if you divide you will get the share price today, that is value of the present value of the preference shares. So these are the two formulas which are going to come under the valuation of preference shares. Okay, so the first formula is this one, and based upon the question only you are going to find out either you are going to use this formula or this formula. Okay, now let us go to the problem. See, everything here I have worked out only because it I find difficult to place all the values, power, all those things. So I have worked out here. Okay, so this is our question. A company has rupees 100 redeemable preference share on which it has to pay dividend of rupees 7. Okay, so now what is this 100 rupees means? It is the face value. Okay, so 1000 rupees face value, 100 rupees face value, an investor is buying, okay, from a company, and the company is paying a dividend of rupees 7 to him, and assuming that the required rate of return is 12 percentage. So what is this 12 percentage means? That is KP, cost of preference share capital or required rate of return. So that is 12 percentage is expecting from the company. What is the value of the preference shares if it will redeem after 4 years? So here they have given it will be repaid back after 4 years to that investor. So it is coming under the redeemable preference shares. So by looking into the question, either you get this word or not. Maturity period ன்னு இருக்கும், இல்ல maturity value after 4 years or something, they will give like that words, but you should relate and see that it comes under either redeemable or irredeemable. You have to find out. Now you have to find out what is the present value of that preference shares. So first solution in what you have to do, whatever information available, first you have to list down all those things. Okay, so what is the face value that you have to mention. So 100 rupees face value or 1000 rupees face value at what they have bought, that you have to mention. So face value is equal to rupees 100. And then dividend, if you see, it is preference dividend, so that is 7 rupees. Okay, so 7 rupees preference dividend. And then what is the required rate of return? It is 12%. So that 12% I have mentioned here. And then n will be the number of years, that is 4 years. Okay, so first you have to write down all those things. And then sometimes you most probably will be getting rupees information, dividend rupees 8 per share, 7 per share. If suppose percentage is given na, face value la percentage போட்டு calculate பண்ணீங்கன்னா dividend ஓட amount கிடைச்சிரும். Per share க்கு எவ்வளோ அப்படின்றது dividend per share you can find out easily. So now next thing is you have to write down the formula. Okay, so wherever required, formula is a must. Then substitute. Okay, so first what all information is there, first write down all those things, then go to the formula, and then after that you substitute and calculate the answer. So here if you see, here I have given the formula, and next step is preference dividend. So what is the preference dividend here? 7 rupees they have mentioned, so that 7 rupees you have to make it here, divided by 1 plus kp is how much? That is required rate of return given in the question is 12%. So this 12% is that 12 divided by 100. If you do, you will be getting 0.12. Okay, the whole power t or n, whatever might be. So that is 4 years. So that number of years given in the question, it will be redeemed after 4 years. So 4 years you have to take care as power 4 plus. Next is at here they have not given as they have redeemed at premium or redeemed at discount or nothing. So this value 100 rupees will be your face value as well as the redemption value as well as your maturity value, whatever might be. So that same 100 rupees only you have to take. If it is 1000 rupees, you have to mention as 1000. If it is 100, you have to mention as 100. So whatever might be. So here they have not given any such information. It is assumed that it is redeemed at par. So par, premium, discount na enna appadina. So if 100 rupees is your face value, that is known as the par value. Sometimes the company will issue shares at premium, will redeem shares at premium also. It depends. Okay. Premium means additional. So additional amount வந்து collect பண்றது, issue பண்ணும்போது இல்ல redeem பண்ணும்போது additional amount. Okay, so that will be premium will be added. Usually discount will be subtracted. So again வந்து issued at discount, redeemed at discount, it depends upon. Okay, so the company, so they have certain procedures also in that how to issue shares at premium and discount, that legal formality something is there, they have to follow, and then only they can do that. While issuing shares or debentures, they can issue either at premium or discount or at par. Okay, so they have certain procedures on that. Here if you see, they didn't mention anything about that. So whatever is your face value, no, that will be taken up here. Okay, and next is 100 divided by 1 plus again KP. So again KP is what? Cost of preference share capital, that is your required rate of return, 12%. So 12% means again 12 divided by 100 will become 0.12 whole power 4. number of years is 4 years. Okay, so that we have taken. So instead of doing for each and every year and something dividend, so every year you are going to receive for all the 4 years, no? So you are going to refer here to the annuity factor table. Okay, so instead of calculating manually, you are going to go to the present value factor ordinary annuity table. Okay, and there 12% is your KP. Okay, and 4 years 4 years n la 4 ன்னு இருக்கணும், and the required rate of return 12% la annuity factor table la you have to refer this you have to refer to the this 12% 4 years you have to refer to the present value factor table, present value of rupee 1 table ku போகணும். Okay, so if you get that value, no, you'll be getting like this value. Then after that in the 7 oda and the value and the present value annuity factor and the value 100 with that you present value factor 12% க்கு 4 years க்கு எவ்வளவு வருதுன்னு பார்த்தா அந்த வேல்யூ போட்டுட்டு then later on you have to multiply this with this and this with this. After that you have to add and finally find out the answer. Now let us see how to find out that value. Okay, so now just keep that 7. Okay, now only we are going to find out for this only 1 divided by and the 1 plus 0.12 whole power 4. அதுக்கு வந்துட்டு instead of doing manually you are going to use the present value annuity factor. இந்த மாதிரி 4 years ஆனாலும் சரி 10 years 12 years whatever might be, instead of calculating manually for each and every year you are going to use the annuity factor table here. Now let us see 12% 4 years ka what it is coming. Okay, so this will be your annuity table. So there are various headings: future value of rupee 1, present value of rupee 1, ordinary annuity, annuity do something. Okay, so you have to see the heading and then only you have to find take up the table value. So you should be very careful with the heading under which you are taking up your table value. Now our heading is present value of ordinary annuity because we have to take annuity factor table only for this part. This part present value table. So you have to see 12% 4 years what you are getting. So this is around 7%. This is for 12%. Okay, so now 12% la 4 years க்கு என்ன வேல்யூ வருதுன்றத பார்க்கணும். So this is the 4th year, 4 years. So this is the 12%, and if you see this will be our value. Okay, so based upon your required rate of return அது என்ன percentage கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, என்ன number of yearsல வந்து redeem பண்றாங்க maturity time period, அதை பொறுத்து அதுக்கு நேரா வந்து annuity tableல value என்ன அப்படின்றத you have to just look it out. So here if you see it is 3.0373. Can you see? Yes, can you see the table value? Yes, students, can you see the table value?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So this is the 4 years and 12%. Okay, so it will be available in
Ma'am.
net also. Yes, ba.
மேம் அந்த 18% வந்து கொஞ்சம் பிளர்ரா இருக்கு மேம்.
18% நம்மளுக்கு தேவையில்ல, அதனால தான் அதை ஜூம் பண்ணேன்.
ஓகே ஓகே மேம், ஓகே மேம், அப்படின்னா ஓகே மேம்.
நம்மளுக்கு 12% தானே இப்ப தேவை, அதனால எக்ஸ்பேண்ட் பண்ணேன். 12% 4 years. So பாத்தீங்கன்னா வந்து 3.0373. It will be also available in net also. Present value of annuity table அப்படின்னு போட்டீங்கன்னா வரும். Present value of rupee 1 எல்லாமே இருக்கும் நெட்லயே. So you can take from that. So if you see 3.0373. Maximum 4 digits, something like that, you can take 3 or 4 digits, and if you want you can round off the before number, all those things, you know, I think so. 5 இருந்தா 5க்கு மேல இருந்தா இந்த வேல்யூவை வந்து ரவுண்ட் அப் பண்ணுவோம். ஸோ லைக் தட் யூ கேன் டேக் தி வேல்யூ. கொஞ்சம் மைன்யூட் டிஃபரன்ஸ் தான் இருக்கும் எல்லாத்துலயுமே. ஸோ வாட் எவர் யூ டேக். ஸோ 4 இயர்ஸ்ல 12% இது வந்து ஆன்விட்டி டேபிள் நல்லா ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும். டிவிடெண்ட்டுக்கு எடுக்கும் போது ஆன்விட்டி டேபிள்ல இருந்து எடுக்கணும். ஸோ 3.0373. Now this value you have to take it here. 3.0373 and 7 ஓட மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணுவோம். அதுதான் நம்மளோட டிவிடெண்ட். Next 100 you will take just like that and you will be referring a present value table. Present value of rupee 1 table, that is 12% க்கு 4 years க்கு எவ்வளோன்றது. Again we have to move to the table. Now you have to go refer to the present value table. So this is the present value table. So you will be having a head called a present value of rupee 1, like that it will be mentioned. Okay, so you should be very careful in while searching the heading. பார்த்து மாத்தி எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து ஆன்சர் தப்பாயிடும். So you have to just look out the heading and refer. Now tell again, if you see it is 12% only, and number of years if you see again it is 4 years only. So this is the 4 years, and if you see 12%, so it is 0.6355. Okay, so 0.6355. So if you want to round out based upon the value, can round up also. So here it is 0.6355. Now this value only you have to take it up. Can you see the value? See here 0.6355. Here 4th year க்கு நேரா வந்து you have to see 12% is what? 0.6355. Clear? Can you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma. So you have to take it up that value. Now 7
Yes,
oda,
ma'am.
okay ma. 7 ஓட annuity factor table போய் ரெஃபர் பண்ணிட்டு இங்க போடுவோம். 100 ஓட மல்டிப்ளை பண்றது என்னவா இருக்கும்னா present value of rupee 1 ஓட value. Okay, now next you will be multiplying these two and write up the answer, and these two and write up the answer here. Finally later on you have to add. Okay, so இதுல கூட இந்த calculationsல எல்லாம் மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணக்கூடாது. First you have to multiply these two and write it up, and then these two you have to multiply and write it up here, and later on you have to add these two, 21.26 plus 63.55. Okay, then if you add up together you will be getting around 84.81 rupees. Now what is this is known as means it is the present value of the preference shares. Present value of preference shares you have to denote it in rupees. Okay, because it is the present value. Okay, so you have to denote in rupees. It is rupees 84.81. so அந்த பாயிண்ட்க்கு அப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் ஏதாவது வேரியேஷன்ஸ் இருந்தா ஒன்றும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை. ஓகே, so அது மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் வந்து you have to see and accordingly you have to write it up. So this is the present value of preference shares when number of years is given. That is redeemable preference shares oda value calculate பண்ணோம்னா this is the method and this is the formula to calculate that one. Any doubts you have in this problem? See, you have to work it out by step, then only you will understand as well as correct answer varum. So step by step you have to work it out like this. Any doubts if you have, you can ask me. Can you understand this problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.